This is 37th Street Radiant TV, and of course, we're out here hooking up with the best of the best interviews. And today we have another special guest. So, guest, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Tinashe Mwaniki, and I'm a makeup artist.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me
so
as well.
yeah, thank you so much too. So, I just want us to go straight into it. Like, when did this journey start?
I could say like I think it's been roughly like 7 years, but like professionally on other people, just from COVID year till now. Yeah.
So, is this something that you always wanted, or an opportunity just came and you decided to take it?
I actually would have guessed that I'd be a makeup artist. It just kind of stumbled upon me. One of my cousins just gave me her makeup kits, and she was like, "Try stuff out," and I was like, "Cool." So from then, that's when I now got that I have the passion for it.
Did anyone like teach you, or you are the self-taught people?
Self-taught people, School of YouTube, very much. That's where I learned it from. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've talked about just starting from humble beginnings, and I want to know now, did you start getting jobs immediately, or how was it?
First, I started doing it on myself only. I think I've done it on myself only for more years than I've actually made it professional. The creative space is a bit hectic to dive into, so of course I did not get like clients on clients. I still am trying to grow my work, but right now I could say I'm at a good place. People recognize my work. People want to work with me, so that's fun. But you have to start from, as you've said, from the beginning. Yeah.
Now, when you are starting out, I just want to know, what did you do maybe to make guys believe in what you're doing, because there are very many makeup artists, but now I know there are people who really believe in your skill and talent. So maybe what did you do different to stand out so that guys can believe that this lady can really do it?
Okay. I think the one thing that made me stand out was actually during the COVID year, there this makeup artists from the US and the UK who had like really crazy looking makeup, and those are the things that you wouldn't see in this country. So I kind of ended up doing like not your normal glam everyday looks, and just like cosplay looks. I would paint myself to be different characters, and that kind of like puts me on a niche. People are like, okay, this is some pretty cool stuff. We love your work and everything. So I think the one thing that kind of excluded me from all other makeup artists is the fact that I would do like really mad or really crazy looks that they would love to see. Yeah.
Can you say that social media has really helped? Because even me, I communicated to you just through
Yeah.
social media. So can you say that social media has really played a big part in you being a makeup artist today?
It definitely has. I don't even know if social media wasn't there, I don't think I'd even be Tinashe the makeup artist for sure. I'd be somewhere in an office. But like I feel like social media is one of the things that has actually put me out there, because if it wasn't for Instagram, if it wasn't for TikTok during the whole COVID era when everyone was just in the house, then I feel like I would be somewhere else. I would have probably been doing something else. Yeah.
You also sing and create content. So is uh what you can you say that those are your side hustles, or you do not view anything as side hustles, you just do it because you love them?
Okay, first of all, I do everything that I do because I like it. So I don't want to call it a side hustle because they all work together in a way. Like if you knew me before my makeup time, I was a cover artist, I used to sing and everything. Those are things that I actually have built up and I've enjoyed to do throughout the years. So I don't know. I would say it's still my work, stroke stroke a hobby or something that's pays the bills. So yeah, I would say it's pretty much what I do as work.
When you do, you talk about being a cover artist. You know, some people usually look at that and say, and maybe they don't look at you as a serious artist. They just think that
Yeah,
maybe you are cloning or you are copying. So,
yeah.
have you found such comments? How have you dealt with that?
I weirdly haven't gotten such comments, but like the number of times I've actually posted up like cover songs, people tend to like them. I think because it's I mean, I've not gotten any negativity from it per se, because people actually do love listening to cover artists more than like original songs sometimes. So it's just me who has lacked with even posting cover songs. But I mean, so far people like it. People like it, yeah.
Now, when it also comes to content creation, and I just want us to talk about YouTube. You're a content creator and you haven't been that consistent. So maybe what's the issue, or maybe you are
I
quitting.
apologize. I apologize. Actually, it's just that my devices, all of them kind of just like crashed at the same time. So I've been trying to sort it out. But like I'm back. I feel like my next video will be up probably next week. So I apologize for not being consistent. It was not on me, but yeah, I'm coming back. I'm coming back for sure. Yeah.
Doing all these things, I just want you to talk about like your end goal, like maybe when you are 30, 40, 50 years, like
Yeah.
how do you see yourself? Do you want to be established on the makeup artist side? Will you go full blown into content creation? Will you
Yeah.
go full blown into music? Or where do you see yourself at 30, 40, 50 years?
Okay, I really get, I don't know how to answer this question usually, but as of now, as currently Tinashe Mwaniki as of now, I would like to kind of build up my name, and if it's very possible, like, which I feel like it is, I wanna have a brand name, so kind of like introduce the whole cosplay makeup artistry into Kenya and kind of make it a thing here and not just abroad, like actually like have schools for it, come up with a whole brand that is just basically focused on like people who want to learn um how to do makeup, how to do crazy looks like I do, have master classes and stuff like that. So basically just kind of surrounding the whole makeup concept that I'm learning now, and just pinning it in our country. For like content creation, I feel like content creation is always just gonna be there as long as the internet is gonna be there. So I'm not sure how it's gonna take me. Um, Cover artist as well. I don't know. We might go back to producing covers, or we might come up with a song. I don't know how the world will go, but so far, my focus right now is on the makeup industry and kind of like building it here in this country, because I'm currently having a hard time here, and I wouldn't want anyone who's interested in it to go through the same thing I'm going through.
Are there any makeup artists in this country that you really look up to, like in terms of their work, maybe their brand, the way they carry themselves? You really love the way they do their thing.
Yes, actually, and it's weird because like she's in my the same age group as me, but she's doing some really dope stuff. She's called Tenna on Instagram, Christine Lando. She inspires me every day, and I feel like I tell her that every day. Like she inspires me to do everything that I do, even if we kind of are in the same space, are around, we're the same age and everything. But like she's mad. She's mad. Um, older people than me, I haven't seen any that does like the makeup that I actually do. I think it's just one, and she's called, I think, Mokera makeup or something. She's really cool as well. So those are the two people locally who I look up to.
From the work that you have been doing, like your style is usually is a style that can be used even in films
Yeah,
and
yeah.
in by actors. So my question is, maybe have you been contacted by any videographers or any
Yeah.
guys who are doing a production to work with them?
Yes, I currently actually have. And I'd actually want to work in the movie scene for a bit and see how it is, to see whether I like it, because part of, as you said, like the makeup that I do is can be used for like film, like horror films, for Halloween events and stuff like that. So I currently actually have been contacted by a couple of them. I'm yet to work with them, which is pretty cool. I can't wait. But I want to enter the film industry and see whether it's something that I want to do actually.
From when you started, I just want you to talk to us about the lessons that you have learned.
Ah, wow. Okay. The lessons that I've learned, I've okay, let's see. One of them would be like take time for yourself, because this it's an industry that's gonna keep you on toes all the time, and your audience is probably gonna be wanting like posts every day, looks every day. And if you can't, you can't, and it's fine, you know. Also, don't downplay your ideas at all, because I feel like if someone gets an idea, or if I have an idea, I'm so sure someone else is gonna have it. And if you won't implement it when you get it, you'll probably see your idea the next day on an Instagram post and you just are like, wow, I should have done that. Another thing is sell yourself out there, because you might not think that your work is that dope, but if I show my work to someone else, they're gonna be so surprised and gonna be like, oh wow, what is this? How does she do it? So kind of sell yourself out there, network, not just keep it local. Go DM people who are in the UK, in the US, people who are gonna help you. And I mean, all in all, it just roots down to you and how passionate you are about your work. So it's gonna show in whatever you do, and people are gonna like it. I mean, yeah.
What about from when you started till date? I also want you to just touch on maybe the things that you view as achievements, like you're very proud of
Yeah.
something that maybe you did, a risk that you took, somebody that you met. Just talk about it.
Oh wow. Okay, okay, okay. Let me think real quick. Achievements. I feel like all my looks so far have been things that I'm really proud of doing. So I could count those as achievements. My work has put me in spaces that I've never thought I'd be in. Um, there was this, I think it was like a Netflix show that contacted me. They were like, "Oh my gosh, we really love your work. We should put you on the next one, nini nini." And I was like, "Yo, that's crazy." I worked with um, companies like Maybelline with their campaigns, and that has been pretty cool. I've been invited to like anime conventions just because I do like anime looks, and I've painted people and talked to them and everything. So that was it was amazing. Like I feel like when I think about it slowly, like I'm just like, okay, I never thought those were like huge achievements, but they're like big things for me. Yeah.
As we are finishing up, I want you to talk to guys who they are starting out in this field. So, what can you advise them?
Like if you want to do it, because personally when I started out, I couldn't draw eyebrows at all. Like I was just like, you know what, let me just figure it out. I'll figure it out on the way. So just start it. If you want to do something, literally just start it. Like you're gonna figure it out on the way. I personally I cannot say that I know everything that I'm doing, or I know like this is the way, like this is how it's struck to. Nah. But once you've started it, you're gonna figure it out one way or another. Like it's just gonna pan out. You're gonna know what your niche is, even if it's gonna take you years to learn. Like but you started it. That's usually my one thing to tell people: just start. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much for
Thank
giving me your
you.
time. I wish you all the best.
Thank you as well. Thank you for having me. This was nice.
Thank you.